Hi, my name is Justine Themen and I'm Associate Director at the Belgrade Theatre with responsibility for the Community and Education programme. I'm also directing the current Black Youth Theatre production called Close to Home. The Black Youth Theatre was set up about 5 years ago to enable us to tell some of the diverse stories that we find within the city of Coventry, and Close to Home is its first major production. It came from an idea from one of the youth theatre members themselves who wanted to explore the impact of the HIV epidemic in Africa on African families living in Coventry who didn't have a lot of money themselves but were sending a lot of money back home. The story is being developed around a character called Missy, who is born in Coventry but of Zimbabwean parents, and who feels very torn in her identity between the culture from back home and the culture that she's living in. And she makes friends with a girl called Wendy, a white girl in her college who's very popular and very intelligent, and they decide to move into a flat together and have a wonderful time. But Wendy has a secret, and when she shares this secret with Missy, it has quite disastrous consequences for both of them, which ends up driving Missy back home to Zimbabwe for the first time, where she begins to explore her roots and really begin to understand her own culture. And the story is about how, whilst there's now medication that enables people diagnosed with HIV to live a long and happy life, the stigma that still surrounds it, and therefore the silence that surrounds the illness, means that many people aren't diagnosed in time, mean that people that are living with HIV still suffer huge amounts of stigma for their illness. And it's really about trying to encourage people to break the silence around HIV and AIDS.